Hello students, good morning everyone. I think your syllabus is has been already completed, so I'm just giving you the basic knowledge. Okay. So today I will discuss about motion. When an object is moving from one point to another point, that means here we can see this object moves from A to B. Then we can say this object is in motion. Most motions are complex. Some objects may move in straight line, other may take a circular path, some may rotate, and a few others may vibrate. Now, suppose you travels a distance from A to B and imagine that the distance is 15 kilometer. So we can say you travel a total distance 15 kilometer. So this is the distance covered by you. To describe the distance, we need to specify only the numerical values. That is, suppose in this case it is 15 kilometer. So this is a numerical value. We don't need to say the direction of motion. That means from which direction you move, either in this direction or this direction. We did not specify here because we want the distance, the total distance you traveled actually. Now we discuss about displacement. Okay, so what is displacement? The shortest distance measured from the initial to the final position of an object is known as displacement. I give you an example. Suppose you start your journey from a position which is A and you covered a random walk. After a random walk, you stop at the point B. So the total distance covered by you is the total distance of the road, right? Suppose this road, the distance of the road is 20 kilometer from this way. Okay, but the shortest distance, we could imagine the shortest distance through a straight line, dotted straight line here. So this is the shortest distance from your initial position to your final position. So the shortest distance from your initial position to the final position is called displacement. So your displacement is 10 kilometer here. Sometime displacement and the total distance are same. When it happen? When you go with a straight line, when you travel in a straight line, then the total distance and the displacement is same. Sometimes the total displacement is appeared to 0. When it will happen? Now I give another example. Suppose you start your journey from A and you travels through a road which is random as previous, and you came back to the you came back to at A. That means your initial position. You start a journey from A and you came back to A. That means the initial position and the final position is same, then the shortest distance is actually 0. That means the total distance is covered, the total distance you actually travels is not 0. The total distance is not 0, but the total displacement is 0 because of the initial position of your and the final position is in same point or same position, so that the displacement here is 0. Now there are two types of motion. One is uniform motion and another is non-uniform motion. Okay, so what is uniform motion? So let us consider you are traveling to your school from your home. Okay, now the distance, total distance is 30 meter. Now in each second you covered a distance 5 meter. That means in first second you cover the distance 5 meter. After the second, I mean the after the next second, I mean second second time you almost covered 5 meter more. In third second also you covered 5 meter. That means in each time interval you covered same distance. This motion is called uniform motion. Uniform motion. Okay, but if in each second you cover non-uniform distance, that means in first second it is 5 meter, after next second it is suppose 6 meter or 7 meter, and after in third second it is 10 meter. That means this motion is called non-uniform motion. Okay, different objects may take different amount of time to cover a given distance. The rate at which the object move be different. Also, different objects can move at the same rate. One of the way of measuring the rate of motion of an object is in unit time. That means we have to measure the total distance covered by unit time by an object is called the rate of motion. This quantity is referred to as speed. This is represented by symbol meter per second. So this is in SI unit. Okay, the SI unit of speed is meter per second. The traditional unit of this speed is kilometer per hour. I mean in India it is the traditional unit is kilometer per hour. Now what is average speed? Average speed. Average speed is total distance covered by the object and the total time taken. So average speed is total distance by total time. So if you take 30 minutes to cover the distance, suppose the distance from your home to your school is 300 meter, that means the total distance is 300 meter, and you take 30 minutes 30 minutes. The time taken is by you is 30 minutes. So the total average speed is 30 by 300 by 30. So 100 is crossed down and 3. So it is 10 meter per minute. So this is the speed which you are going, in which you are going. So your speed is 10 meter per minute. That means in 1 minute you cover 10 meter of distance. Okay, this is the basic idea of average speed. Now if we specify the direction of motion along with the speed, that means if I specify that you are going in this direction, then the quantity that specifies both these aspect is called velocity. Okay, so velocity is the speed of an object moving in definite direction. The velocity of an object can be uniform or variable. It can be changed by changing the object's speed or direction or both. When an object is moving along a straight line at a variable speed, we can express the magnitude of its rate of motion in terms of average velocity. It is calculated in the same way as we calculate the average speed. So for average velocity, we can apply another method, that is average velocity is equal to initial velocity of the object, and the sum of the initial velocity and final velocity divided by 2. This is the average velocity. Now mathematically we express this as v average. The average is in suffix of v. Okay, so v average is equal to initial velocity. We can define initial velocity as u plus v. V is the final velocity, so u plus v by 2. We can define by this equation or this relation by this. So the unit of velocity is same as the unit of speed. We can say during the uniform motion of an object, the velocity remain constant with time. So the change in velocity of the object for any time interval is 0. But for non-uniform motion, velocity varies with time. So the change in velocity with unit time is called acceleration. That means acceleration is a measure of change in velocity of an object per unit time. We can write those expressions like this, that acceleration is the change in velocity by the time taken. The SI unit of of acceleration is meter per second square. And the mathematical expression is like this, that A is equal to the final velocity minus the initial velocity, that means the change in velocity by the time. This is the mathematical expression of acceleration. So there are so many problems with related to this acceleration and velocity and motion. So I provide you all those most of those problems, and I give you the homework, and you should complete those homework in your notebook. And after that I check, after that you can send me through WhatsApp, and I check those. So thank you, and that's it for today. And the rest of the lesson I will complete in next day, and that's it. So thank you.